On defense for IHC, number 5, Jared Bach. On forward, number 20, Nate Taylor. Number 16, Tanner Esposito. Number 10, Owen Van Brocklin. And number 7, Aiden Trimper. Nate Taylor's on defense. And in net, Brody McGregor. On defense for Caz, number 4, Finn Hagen. Number 20, Elijah Myers. On offense, number 11, Jake Haichu. On offense, number 12, Dylan George. And at center, the captain and senior, number 24, Jack Donlin. And in net, number 31, Ezra Stahlberg. And those are your starting lineups for this quarterfinal game. Hey, we've got sound now. The Flying V's got a mind of its own. And there you go, Dennis Doherty on the Flying V bass guitar with his rendition of our national anthem. We are moments away from puck drop. This is the first time in over a decade that IHC has made it to the second round of sectionals, and they did it by defeating their rival and good buddy team, Ontario Bay Storm, last night by a decisive score of 7-2. All right, and here we go. Cazenovia wins the draw. Dan-Dalin trying to push that puck forward. Nate Taylor gets knocked down. Taylor puts a hit on Dan-Dalin. Puck gets dumped in, though, by Jack Haichu. Picking it up, Jared Bach back in D over the end line. Sends this around near side. Aiden Trimper collects this at the blue line. Trimper dumps this puck into the corner. Goes back behind the net. Played there by Ezra Stahlberg. Stahlberg lets his defense try to pop that puck up. Turned over to IHC. Lost. Brady Van Brocklin sends this into the corner. Finn Hagen there to play it. Hagen sends this around behind the net for Dylan George. George trying to pass this puck out. Held in by Colin Whitmore. Whitmore rips this to the far corner. And IHC got caught in the middle of an offensive line change as Caden Elliott comes on board. And that puck is iced. That'll bring the faceoff all the way down by Brody McGregor. Face off to the left side of Brody. Comes back for Kaz. Quick shot. Save made. Brody McGregor. Puck sent across the IHC zone. Over to play it. Seamus Newcomb. Newcomb sends this forward. Turned back out by Jose Rivera. Rivera not able to get it too far out. Newcomb sends this behind the net. In the corner, Lakers. Looks like Spencer Clark trying to avoid getting hit too hard. No, I'm sorry. That was Montoya. Riley Montoya. Brady Van Brocklin with this puck. Sends it to the corner for Caden Elliott. Elliott trying to play it up. Lucas Cornish holding it in. No, Cornish at the blue line. Spinning around. Connor LeDuc sends this out. Cornish retreating back. Connor Lamb, sorry. Cornish curls around in front of his net. Passes this puck all the way across. Goes off the board. Stepping up. Jared Bach sending his forward. Dan-Dalin trying to send this back out. Runs into Noah Thompson. Nate Taylor retreats back in his zone to pick this puck up. Sends this out into the neutral zone. Ripped in by the Lakers. Puck goes all the way into the corner. Nate Taylor there to play it. Taylor and Haichu. Puck comes up. Cornish holds it literally at the blue line. Owen O'Donnell at the hash marks along the boards, trying to swing at that puck, kicks it up, tips it out into the neutral zone. Turned back by Dan-Dalin, grabbed though by Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell sends this up into the corner. Finn Hagen tries to play this back up along the boards, held in at the point by Nate Taylor, rips this back to the corner, grabbed by Hagen, trying to send this out high, comes out at center ice, collected by Jared Bach. Bach sends this off the boards, played on by Owen O'Donnell. Miller coming in to put a hit on for Cazenovia. Coming in to pick that puck up, Riley Montoya. Montoya coming in, shot. And that puck gets saved. Sent around. Back around, wrap around attempt. That puck gets poked out. Moving forward with this puck, Tanner Esposito. Esposito through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end, dumps that puck in. Ezra leaves it back there for Jack Penoyer. Penoyer sends around, turns this puck over. Aiden Trimper has it at the hash mark. Trimper, shot fired. Deflected, grabbed by Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin, now Trimper. Called a trip. Nobody was even near his feet. But we're going to get a tripping call against a delayed penalty against Cazenovia. Puck comes across to Rivera, poked away by Montoya, and now Finn Hagen gains control, and the tripping penalty will be assessed. Cazenovia penalty, number 14, Henry Miller, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 14, 2 minutes trip. Time of the Cazenovia Lakers penalty, 3:20. Puck comes out. Jared Bach sends his puck in. All the way to the far side, Tanner Esposito going to pick it up. Esposito in the corner, sends this behind the goal. IHC back out to the point for Bach. Bach looking, sends this into the corner, goes behind for Esposito. Playing this puck behind it, looking to either center it or pass this over. Makes his move, goes over to the corner, sends it out to the point for Nethers. Nethers comes over to the center point, flings that puck in, gets deflected, goes wide. Esposito to the corner with it. Esposito backhands his puck behind the net for Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin challenged by Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin gets that puck away, challenged by Trimper. Dan-Dalin passes puck up to Jack Casey, and Casey clears the zone. Brody McGregor plays this puck back behind his net, leaves it there for Nethers. Nethers coming up with this puck on the near side, passes this down, gives it to Cornish, who has to play it. Cornish passes this puck over to Jack Casey. Casey sends this up for Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin in the offensive end sends his puck across for Montoya. Montoya misses the 1-T. Puck picked up by Bach. Bach out into the neutral zone, over into the offensive end. Bach sends that puck in, goes into the slot. Puck comes around, and we're going to get a whistle because Jared Bach scored a goal with the body of Lucas Cornish. Does not count as a goal, though. He did cross the line, though. I saw it with my own eyes. 48 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Faceoff is going to be in the neutral zone because Cornish dislodged that net purely at the hands of Jared Bach. Owen O'Donnell takes that faceoff, pulls his puck back. Nethers gets knocked off by Montoya. Montoya dumps his puck in. Nate Taylor's going to go back to play that puck. Taylor grabs it, goes behind his net. At the far corner looking. Coming up with this puck now. Montoya is going to challenge a little bit. Puck gets passed up for Isaac Kuhn. Isaac Kuhn can't penetrate the offensive end. Nethers retreats back into his own end. About 20 seconds to go in the player advantage. Nethers passes out into the neutral zone. Goes off of Kuhn. Lands in Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin fires that. Knocks Nethers' stick away. Newcomb collects that puck. Comes back into the neutral zone. Dumps that puck in deep. Nethers back to play it. 5 seconds to go in the player advantage. Nethers gives this to Taylor. Taylor over his end line. And the teams return to even strength. Nate Taylor passes up in the neutral zone. Gets caught by Finn Hagen. Fagan dumps this into the offensive end. Jose Rivera grabs it. Fires this around. Whitmore can't catch it in the neutral zone. Jack Casey rips this in. Played on by Nate Taylor. Taylor in his own zone. Hard pass across to Rivera. Too far in front. Goes off the boards. Connor Lamb trying to spear at it. Whitmore takes that puck away. Whitmore along the boards. Whitmore out into the slot. Shot wide right. Ezra didn't even get to play on that puck. In the neutral zone. Picked up by Rivera. Rivera rips this around behind the net for Connor Lamb. Lamb looks as Haichu comes up. Lamb gets it around him. Not able to keep that puck. Haichu turns it back, and he's going to go off for his change. Puck played by Brady Van Brocklin. Fires it around for Jose Rivera. Rivera gets hit by Henry Miller, and Miller's going to get rung up for a roughing. Could have been a hit from behind. But Miller just came out of the box for tripping. Now he's going back in for roughing. He's not doing his team any favors by that style of play. And by that style, I mean something the refs don't like. I didn't think that was that bad, and on that trip, I don't think he touched Trimper. But is what it is. Whistles are blown, calls are made. So another power play opportunity for IHC. That is a Cazenovia Lakers penalty, number 14, Henry Miller. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 14, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 5:12. And so much for that. 5 seconds of a player advantage. We've got an IHC penalty. What are they going to call him for? Just roughing. So IHC penalty number 7, Aiden Trimper, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 7, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 6:18. We've got 4-on-4 hockey for another minute 51. Face-off won by Cazenovia. Back at the point. Montoya sends this up towards the corner at the hash mark. Back to Montoya. Montoya over to Cornish. Cornish shot! Glove save! Brody McGregor! We'll have another face-off this time to the right side of Brody. Dan-Dalin squaring up against Nate Taylor. Taylor wins the draw, pulls this puck back for Brady Van Brocklin. Brady with it, gives it to Nate. Nate having a hard time. Montoya coming over. Nate retreating back, passes puck across the front of his goal. Hard pass to Brady Van Brocklen. Can't hold it. Cornish grabs it. Cornish passes puck across to the far side. Gets kicked back to him. That is Jack Casey. Casey passes up for Montoya. Montoya, challenged by Rivera, drops his puck off for Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin going back behind the net. Dan-Dalin loses that puck. Brady Van Brocklen trying to pass this up. Gets it to Nate Taylor. Taylor in the neutral. Fires this across. Dan-Dalin knocks that down out of the air. Dan-Dalin over the blue line moving forward at the hash mark. He's the only one in. It's a 1-on-4. Dan-Dalin shot fire. Save made. Brody McGregor. Face-off will be to the left side of Brody. Face-off won by IHC. Puck passed up near side for Tanner Esposito. Esposito gets it over for Owen Van Brocklen. Owen Van Brocklen dumps this puck in. Chase down. Finn Hagen picks it up at the corner. Swings and misses. Coming over, though, behind the net. Elijah Myers. Myers back to Hagen. Hagen sends this up along the side. Carter Nethers grabs it. Fires this towards the corner. Esposito pulling it out to the top of the slot. Pops this puck into the corner for Owen Van Brocklen. Owen at the hash mark sends this up to Jared Bach, who fires this. Misses the net. Owen Van Brocklen getting a piece of that. Carter Nethers trying to hold it in. That puck pops up, and that's going to go into the Lakers bench and give us a face-off to the right side of Ezra Stahlberg. 15 seconds of 4-on-4 remaining, and then we'll have a 6-second player advantage for Cazenovia. Let's see if they can manage to get that puck into the offensive end at the time of that player advantage. Be able to get 1 or 2 shots off. We are scoreless here in the first with 9:03 remaining before our first intermission. That face-off won by Dan-Dalin. Owen Van Brocklen chasing after it. Gets a piece of it, sends it to the corner. Cornish grabs it. Cornish passes up for Montoya. Montoya sends this forward. Jared Bach and Montoya off to the races. Montoya gets to it. Hit up against the boards. Owen Van Brocklen comes in, picks this puck up. Van Brocklen skating his puck up into the neutral zone, sends this up off the boards for Esposito. Esposito can't catch it. Jack Casey grabs it, fires it over to Cornish. Lucas Cornish up over the center line, dumps his puck in on net. Save made, Brody McGregor, and he's going to hold on to that one for the faceoff. We got Rutherfords in the house watching the game. Good to see the Rutherfords here. You can follow them and their players on their hockey channel, Rudd Sports Broadcasting, on YouTube. Check them out. Puck gets sent in behind the IHC net, grabbed by Brady Van Brocklen. Brady passes it up to Isaac Kuhn. Isaac Kuhn does the deceptive dual knee, fall down onto the puck and passes it up to Aiden Trimper. Puck gets turned out by the Lakers. We are even again at 5 apiece. That puck dumped in by Jose Rivera, grabbed by Finn Hagen, fires around behind the net for Jack Penoyer. Penoyer sends this into the neutral zone, returned right back in by Brady Van Brocklen. Hagen lost it for a moment, fires it up, gets by everybody, Montoya and Jose. Jose retreats back, grabs this in the corner. Rivera back behind his net. Hard pass over to Trimper. Trimper, soft hands, catches that puck. Aiden over the blue line, moving in, tries toe dragging it between Lucas Cornish's feet. Can't do it. Gets caught on his skate, goes into the corner. Owen O'Donnell there. Now Trimper. Trimper has it, spins around without the puck, grabs it. Jack Casey back, knee, pulls this puck out along the boards, back out to Bach. Bach fires this back into the corner, trying to get it to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell sends this in behind the net for Kuhn. Kuhn, O'Donnell. O'Donnell comes away with it. Immediately wrapped up by Seamus Newcomb. Trying to make a move to the goal. Puck taken by Cornish. Tries to clear it. Held in by Nate Taylor. Cornish following up, though. Can't get that out. Trimper, shot. Oh, just wide of Ezra. Just on the outside of that post. Nate Taylor asking to come out. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Ripped back in by Jared Bach. That's going to allow Taylor to change and brings Brady Van Brocklen onto the ice. And there's Brady playing that puck. There's Brady not playing the puck. Now he plays it, sends it into the corner. Jack Casey ripping back to go get it. Colin Whitmore on him. Whitmore puts the hit on, grabs that puck, gets it out in front, shot, wide, it's loose in the crease, comes all the way out. Center point ripped in by Rivera. Gets blocked by Lucas Cornish, comes back out. Joey DiNatale gets a piece of it. This comes out into the neutral zone. Connor Lamb putting a hit on DiNatale, on Vinny DiNatale. Gale Sends this across. Grabbed by Jose Rivera. Rivera off the boards. Held in by Vinny. Vinny fires this forward. Caught by Rivera. Rivera off the glass into the neutral zone. Cleared back out by the Lakers. Picked up on the far side by Joey. No, taken away. Nate Taylor. Pop back in hard by Vinny DiNatale. Goes from 19 to 19. Jose Rivera rips that in. Goes in deep. Back behind the net. Esposito overskates that puck. Lakers coming out with it. Send it into neutral. Swing and a miss by Aiden Shrimper. Rivera passes it to Aiden. Aiden flicks this puck into the corner, just narrowly missing the official. Puck played by Elijah Myers. Sends it around to the hash mark. Backhanded up at the point position. Moving out with this puck is Henry Miller. And Miller lost control of that puck at the blue line. Drew himself out offsides. There's Rudd Sports Broadcasting. You can actually click on his logo there, go to his page briefly and subscribe, and then come on back. Face-off, grabbed by Cornish, fires it, hits Nate Taylor, stepping up with this puck, Montoya. Montoya on the hash mark, fires this, gets tipped away. Nate Taylor grabs it. Taylor back behind his goal, going over to the far corner. Nate Taylor passes this up, goes off the heel of Jared Bach, back over to the Lakers. Miller spinning around, get it. Miller has two people at the point position, opts to send it into traffic instead. As a result, Owen Van Broecklyn trying to get this puck out. Jared Bach does. In the neutral zone it is. Jack Casey turning the chase after it. Lucas Cornish grabs it, returns this puck back into the neutral zone. Seamus Newcomb spinning around, trying to gain control, can't. Noah Thompson grabs it, dumps it into the corner. Lucas Cornish grabs this puck, rips it all the way down. That's going to be an icing, and that'll bring the face-off all the way down by Ezra Stahlberg. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exteriorcleaning315.com, and Glory Construction and Development. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Here's the face-off. Comes over to the boards. Connor Lamb drops it back for Brady Van Broecklyn. Sends this, goes across the crease. Picked up by Colin Whitmore on the far side. Whitmore sends this into the corner for Caden Elliott. He's got Henry Miller on him. And that puck hits an obstruction that's out of play. And that was Finn Hagen. I saw a 4. I thought it was 14. It is not. It is just a 4. Hagen sends that up and hits something that is out of play. We'll have another face-off to the right side of Ezra Stahlberg. Puck is loose. It's on the ground. Dan-Dalin rips this around on the near side. Dylan George coming back to play on it. Lining up for the hit. Trimper shot fired by Brady Van Broecklyn. Gets tipped and goes wide. On that far side, going over to play on that puck is Jose Rivera as well as Haichu. Haichu able to get that out. Rivera dumps this back in. IHC checks up on sides. Finn Hagen goes to get that puck. Hagen rips this around. Far side, Haichu there. Trying to play on it. He's more concerned about putting the check on Tanner Esposito. Hagen with this puck. Finn backhands it around for George. Dylan, near side, looking for somebody to pass to. Trimper steals it away, sends it in deep. Retreating back, Jack Penoria to play on it. Penoria lunging at Trimper, coming in to grab that puck. Owen Van Broecklyn. Owen to the corner, has that puck taken away. It gets clear, and they're going to call an icing. I'd have bet $5 that went off of Jose Rivera's stick at the blue line. But the ref would have taken my money. Well, they don't do that because you can't give a ref money. Not until after the game. So icing is the call. Face-off by Ezra Stahlberg. Face-off goes back for the Lakers. They clear this out into the neutral zone. Jared Bach chasing it down. Bach's got Montoya on him. Turns, fires it. Deflected by Montoya to Newcomb. Newcomb tries flinging it in the general direction of the goal. Grabbed by Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell sends it around Nick Neto. Trying to get this out. Not able to. Returned by the Lakers into the glove of Brody McGregor. Face off to the left side of McGregor. Pushed forward by Caden Elliott. Backhanded out into the neutral zone for Whitmore. Colin Whitmore moving forward with this puck. Whitmore shot. Saves Stahlberg. Rebound goes back behind the net. Grabbed by Jack Casey. Casey tries sending this down the length of the ice. Jared Bach grabs it. Montoya takes it away. Montoya getting absolutely manhandled. It's called a pinch and it releases the puck. Connor Lamb picking his puck up over the blue line. Shot high off the glass. Comes down. Ripped rebound by Caden Elliott. Save Ezra Stahlberg. Ezra Stahlberg coming up big in this period for the Cazenovia Lakers. There's the faceoff, push forward by Dan-Dalin, grabbed by Rivera. Rivera fires this into the corner. Cornish going in to get it. Owen Van Broecklyn does as well. They both lay down. I'm tired too. Van Broecklyn shot, saves Stahlberg. Rebound, Cornish tries clearing it, gets it out through the neutral zone. Hustling down, Dylan George gets to it at the same time as Rivera. Rivera able to get it into the neutral zone for Esposito. Esposito dumps his puck all the way in. Lucas Cornish grabs his puck behind his net, passes it up to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin at the blue line, sends it around Owen Van Broecklyn. Rivera chasing after it. Rivera rips this behind his own goal for Aiden Trimper up at the near blue line. Trimper can't get to it before Haichu. Haichu puts it into the corner. Brady Van Broecklyn grabs it, sends it around for Esposito. Esposito off the glass, whacked down out of the air by Dan-Dalin. That's twice he's shown us that incredible hand-eye coordination to pick that puck out of the air. Finn Hagen in the neutral zone sends his puck over to Jack Casey. Casey dumps this in. Narrowly misses the goal. Rivera fires this out, and that's going to be an icing. He almost hit Joey DiNatale to avoid the icing, but he missed him, so icing is the call. Here's a face-off won by IHC. Jared Bach goes back to get it. Bach rips this around onto the far side. Pushed out by Noah Thompson. Gets it to Nate Taylor. Taylor skating up with this puck at the blue line. Loses it as he gets crushed against the boards. Another hard hit. Jared Bach trying to hold that puck in. Montoya trying to drive it out. Jack Casey trying to take it back. Carter Nethers there. Nethers pulls this puck out to the slot. Cleared away by Penoyer on the far side. Seamus Newcomb with this puck. Newcomb grabbing it, skating off. He's getting hooked. Something fierce. Newcomb breaks free. Fires that puck, tipped away by Bach. Goes harmlessly against the baseboards. Newcomb and Bach. Bach loses this puck to Miller. Miller passes this off, and it gets taken away by Owen O'Donnell. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Finn Hagen grabs this puck in the neutral zone. Passes over to Elijah Myers. They lose this puck, but it goes right to Montoya. Here's Riley Montoya. Shot fired high off the glass. Drops down in the corner. Jared Bach grabs it. Bach coming up. Fires this into the neutral zone. Haichu there. Taken away by Colin Whitmore. Whitmore sends this in over the end line. Finn Hagen grabs it. Gets this back out into the neutral zone. Drilled back in by Caden Elliott. Can't follow it. Got to check back up on sides. Behind the net, Finn Hagen. Hagen fires this up. Gets into the neutral zone. Brady Van Broecklyn collects it. Van Broecklyn on net. Save made by Ezra Stahlberg. He drops that puck off for Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin rips it around for Montoya. Montoya can't catch it. Jared Bach does. Sends his puck back in deep. 15 seconds to go. Finn Hagen with this puck back to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin over to Hagen. Hagen lets it go by, and Caden Elliott going over to grab this puck. Hagen pops this puck out. Goes to Bach. Bach at the center line. Winds up shot. Oh, it hits Connor Lamb where the pad is not. That's going to leave a mark, and he's going to yell at him in the locker room. This one is still tied 0-0 after one period of play. What a game we've got. If you were here, you wouldn't be watching me on YouTube, so I appreciate you. Please, please, please subscribe. As you may or may not know, I am trying to save up money to enroll in a master's program at Full Sail University for new media journalism so that I can be taught how to do some of these things that I keep learning on accident. It'd be great to be taught by a professional, and I'm willing to do that. I just need to raise some funds. If you go to the description of this video, you can find links for my PayPal and my Venmo. If you want to just toss some money my way, that would be super. I also have a GoFundMe page. You can see that. It is located in my description as well. Any money raised goes towards that education, to that master's program, and to replenishing and replacing equipment as it fails or as I want to enhance my scope, including these new goalie cameras. How cool are they? The other one is not working right now. I'm going to go fix that right now, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Check out these sponsors whose assistance also helps me to deliver as quality of a product as I can from me to you. We'll be back. We are just about ready to start period number 2. Hello, Mike Risdale. Good to see you. Here's the faceoff, won by Skinny Atlas. Puck comes back for Elijah Myers, sends this into the neutral zone. Finn Hagen grabs that, gets it up to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin sends his cross high chew, just misses it. And that's going to go in for an icing. And I'll bring the faceoff all the way down by Ezra Stahlberg. Haichu backhands this puck out into the neutral zone. Chased after by Dylan George. George with it at the corner. Sends that, goes off the side of the net. Aiden Trimper able to pull that out into the neutral zone. Trimper hits the center line, dumps that into the corner. Chased down by Jack Casey. Casey and Esposito battle for it in the corner. Trimper coming over to help out. Trimper pulls his puck away, held in by Owen Van Brocklin. Sent all the way around far side. Jack Dan-Dalin plays this up off the boards, gets it out into neutral zone. Jared Bach retreats back and sends this forward. Cornish sends this over to Casey. Casey back to Cornish. Lucas moving up through the neutral zone. Pressured by Whitmore. Cornish into the offensive end, in deep, goes back behind the net. Cornish looking around for somebody to pass to. Centering pass. That gets missed in the slot. Turned over to Whitmore, coming back with this now. He dumps his puck in, goes back behind the net on the side, swept away by Ezra Stahlberg, grabbed by Whitmore, no, overskates it. Cornish fires this, gets this out into the neutral zone. Nate Taylor is going to hustle down and get that before Montoya. Montoya putting a body on Nate, takes that puck away. Centering pass, shot, save made by Brody McGregor. Face off to the right side of McGregor. Owen O'Donnell takes the draw. Sent back behind the net. Taken away by Montoya. Montoya. Bach fires that around. Nethers on the far side. Not going to catch up to it. Finn Hagen retreats back. Grabs that puck. Challenged by Nethers. Goes back behind his net. Comes around on the near side. Passes up for Newcomb. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Turned over. Nate Taylor has this poked away by Montoya. Bach going into the corner, gets that puck, sends it up, turned back into the corner. Montoya coming out with it, centering pass over to Newcomb, not able to convert that into a shot. Montoya from the point, dumps this back into the corner. Newcomb over there with Bach. Nate Taylor grabs this at the corner, sends this off the boards. Nick Netto passes this out for Nethers. Nethers loses it. Owen O'Donnell grabs it, gives it back to Netto. Nick Netto fires this in, rides the glass all the way around far side. Finn Hagen returns his puck over to Seamus Newcomb. Newcomb fires this out into the neutral zone. Caught by Esposito. Esposito over the blue line. Snaps his puck in deep. Owen Van Brocklin going after it. Makes it to the corner. Finn Hagen sends it up to the point. Rivera fires his shot. Goes across the top of the paint. Comes over into the corner. Esposito returns it to the far side. Back to the point. Fired across. Into the corner it goes. Stepping up to play on that puck, Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin going after it. Esposito moves this. Owen, this comes out by Newcomb. Montoya chasing after it. Rivera trying to get that puck out. Puck gets sent back behind the IHC goal. Dan-Dalin grabs it. No, he swings and misses. Brady Van Brocklin picks this puck up, passes over for Rivera. Rivera to Esposito. Esposito moving up, loses that puck. Jack Casey grabs it as blue line, poked away by Trimper. Esposito turns around, grabs that puck, sends it in deep, goes to the far corner. Chased down by Lucas Cornish. Owen Van Brocklin gets a piece of it, coming away. Aiden Trimper can't keep that puck. Cornish has it, back behind. Owen Van Brocklin goes down. Jack Casey gets up for Cazenovia, sends this over to the boards. Aiden Trimper turning, spinning, fires this into the corner for Connor Lamb. Lamb not able to hold that puck. Dan-Dalin fires it at his teammates and goes into their bench. We'll have a face-off adjacent to Ezra Stallberg. Dan-Dalin and Elliott for the faceoff. Cazenovia able to get that puck out into the neutral zone. Bach fires this back in, goes right to Kaz. Kaz gets this into the neutral zone. Nate Taylor rips it right back in, goes immediately to Elijah Myers. Nate Taylor with it now in his own end. Passes puck over to Bach. Bach into the neutral zone for Connor Lamb. Lamb can't hold it. Dan-Dalin can't take it with him. Connor Lamb takes it back. Lamb moving forward over the blue line. Shot fired, save Ezra Stallberg. Rebound comes out in front. Shot fired. Colin Whitmore with the goal. IHC breaks the seal. They give him 2 for that one. Now 3. Nah, it's just going to count as 1. It was pretty. It wasn't that pretty, though. So, IHC Cavaliers goal scored by number 8, Colin Whitmore, assisted by number 23, Connor Lamb. 8 from 23, Whitmore from Lamb. Time of the IHC Cavaliers goal, 4:37, and they lead by a score of 1-0. 12:14 to go in this second period. Owen Van Broecklyn taking the face-off for IHC. Battle for that puck. Esposito coming over to play on it. Grabbed by Jack Casey. Gives it to Cornish. Lucas on the far end. Passes puck up one touch out for DiNatale. Puck gets ripped right back in. Stallberg pauses it. Ripped around for Gale. Gale not able to hold it. Puck goes back into the corner. Tanner Esposito. Centering pass. Nobody there. Puck goes all the way across. Van Broecklyn, to play on that puck. Jack Casey rips this behind the net. Comes around near side. Played on by Nat Gale. Taken away by Esposito. Jack Casey gets this into the neutral zone for Joey DiNatale. DiNatale passes puck forward. Poked out by Brady Van Broecklyn. Gets it to Aiden Trimper. Trimper moving in. Trimper shot. Oh, wide left. Rebound comes out for Owen Van Broecklyn. Turns and fires. Blocked in front. Tipped in. Aiden Trimper with the tipping goal. Back-to-back unanswered goals for IHC. Let's see who they credit the assist to, if anyone. Nope, unassisted. So IHC Cavaliers goal scored by number 7, Aiden Trimper. Unassisted. Number 7, unassisted. Time of Trimper's goal, 5:39. And that is Aiden's 22nd goal of the season. Whitmore drops that puck in deep to Caden Elliott. Elliott centering pass, shot fired by Whitmore, sails high. Rebound off the glass, Montoya. Montoya to Newcomb. Newcomb back over to Montoya. Here comes Riley Montoya. Has that puck poked away by Jared Bach up against the boards. Coming in, Henry Miller. Newcomb rips this in. Deep around, near side. Whitmore playing it off the boards, trying to get it out. Gets nailed by Montoya. Montoya with this puck, centering pass, goes to Bach. Bach gives it to Nate Taylor, taken away by Dan-Dalin. Whitmore pulls it away from Dan-Dalin. Jack Casey, shot fired, loose, kicked away. Rebound slotted by Brody McGregor. Puck sent back behind the net. Montoya tries sending this out. This goes off of Whitmore's skate into the neutral zone. Retreating back to pick this puck up, Elijah Myers. Myers to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin gets it around Noah Thompson. Dan-Dalin at the blue line loses this puck, gets dumped in, and Cazenovia's got to check up on sides. Brady Van Brocklin with this puck, passes it up for Noah Thompson. Thompson over the center line into the offensive end. Noah Thompson in it deep, looking to curl around with this puck. Loses it back behind the net. Carter Nethers picks it up. Nethers dumps this back behind for Noah. Noah's got Elijah Myers on him. Noah backhands this in for Carter. Carter's got Jack Casey with him. Centering pass. Haichu pops this puck up, grabbed at the blue line by Dylan George. George into the offensive end. Shot fired, deflected by Rivera off the glass, settles down. Cazenovia trying to backhand it into the corner. Gets blocked by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin to Rivera. Rivera into the neutral zone. Rivera at the blue line rips this in back behind the Caz net. Jack Casey on the far side trying to spear this puck out. Grabbed by Owen Van Brocklin, ripped into the corner. Henry George. Now, Finn Hagen with this puck, far side. Hagen coming up, passes out to Dylan George. George tips this into the offensive end. Nate Taylor back to play on it. Nate at the corner. Challenged by Henry Miller. Student section up and alive. Montoya passes this puck out for Newcomb. Newcomb to Miller, shot, save. Miller on the far side at the hash mark. Another shot, and that one gets gobbled up by Brody McGregor. Donlin pulls this puck back for Haichu, fires it in deep. Cazenovia from behind the net, pass out in front. Donlin not able to get that shot off. Nate Taylor on the side, taken away by Nita Tal. Jared Bach behind the net, rips this puck around. Cornish can't hold it at the blue line, but he touched it. Chasing after it is Finn Hagen. Hagen in the corner. Aiden Trimper coming in, stick checking, can't get that puck though. Hagen gives it to Donlin. Here comes Jack Donlin up on the far side. Donlin is the leading goal scorer for Cazenovia. He's got 25, and there one gets saved. Nate Taylor sends this to the corner. Connor Lamb over there. Taylor coming over, couldn't pull that puck away as it got knocked deeper into the corner. Aiden Trimper leaving some room for Nate Taylor to pick this puck up. Taylor to Lamb. Lamb weaving his way through. Lamb and Whitmore. Connor wide left, not able to get that on net. Hits off the side of the net, picked up by Finn Hagen. Passes his puck off, ripped forward by Donlin, returned back by Brady Van Brocklin. Miller now with this puck over the blue line, taking the momentum away from Jack Donlin. Ill-advised, shouldn't be making errors like that this late in the season. Wow. We're going to call that an interference call on Caden Elliott, I believe. Could have been a slash on Cazenovia right before that. Ref wanted to call something because he knew he saw bad hockey in front of him. He ended up going with the interference call. IHC Cavaliers penalty, number 13, Caden Elliott. 2-minute minor for interference. Number 13, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 9:52. Vinny DiNatale taking the face-off against Carter Nethers. Nethers pulls this puck back. Nate Taylor trying to get to it, grabbed by Dylan George. Taylor wrapped up with George again. Puck comes over for Nat Gale. This puck gets sent out all the way down, played on by Ezra Stahlberg. Stahlberg leaves it behind the net for Jack Casey. Casey coming up with this puck over the center line. Casey into the O-zone, taken away by Nate Taylor. Taylor flicks this puck up. Only person there, though, is Finn Hagen. Nice clear by Nate Taylor. Burning off seconds off of that clock. Hagen waits for Donlin, who passes this puck up to Haichu. Haichu at the center. Nate Taylor turns that puck back. Esposito rips it all the way down. Finn Hagen to Donlin. Donlin coming up near side. Nope. Montoya. Excuse me. Montoya. Little toe drag. Nate Taylor not falling for it. Donlin coming in behind, though. Donlin, shot, save. Rebound cleared by Jared Bach. Donlin picks it up at the point. Now over at the near point. Fires his puck into the corner. Montoya looking, gives it back to Donlin. Donlin slides over to the center point, rips it low, and that's a save by Brody McGregor. Donlin wins that faceoff. Cornish fires it, blocked by Trimper. Puck goes into the corner for Montoya. Montoya back to the point, over to Donlin, center point now. Donlin to Cornish. Cornish all the way across to Miller, shot. And now it falls down from the ceiling. That went way high, took forever to come down. Cornish shot, save McGregor. Puck gets passed over to Lucas. Cornish takes that shot, another save, Brody McGregor. Donlin in for the faceoff against Taylor. Comes back to Cornish. Cornish passes all the way over to Henry Miller. Miller back to Donlin. Donlin rips his shot. Another save, Brody McGregor. Face off to the left side. Taylor pulls this puck back. Riley Montoya grabs it. And the teams return to even strength. Centering pass misses everybody. Nate Taylor's going to chase it down at the boards. Sends this up, held in at the point by Donlin. Jose Rivera going to chase after it. He's going to let Brady Van Broecklyn pick this up. Van Broecklyn fires this across. Taylor gets his glove on it. Cornish grabs it, rips it back. Nate Taylor catches it. Can't keep it, though. Jack Donlin coming in. Donlin making a move in the corner, trying to separate. And coming away with that puck, though, Brady Van Broecklyn. Not able to get it out. Pulling it away, Colin Whitmore. Here's Whitmore in the neutral zone. Whitmore going in with this puck. Colin, shot, save, Ezra Stahlberg, and he's going to cover that one up. Face off to the right side of Ezra. Owen Van Broecklyn in for the draw against, I can't see who it is, Vinny DiNatal. Puck sent around on the far side. Dylan George not able to get it out. Puck goes in deep. Cazenovia drops it to the corner for Finn Hagen. Hagen up, held in by IHC. Finn Hagen spinning around, sends this up. Popped out into the middle, returned back in by Owen Van Broecklyn. Jack Casey in the corner sends this higher now. Nate Taylor, nice grab, stick catch in the neutral zone. Rips this in, goes high off the boards. Grab by Finn Hagen. Hagen fires this hard. That's going to be an icing. No, it's on net. Save made, Brody McGregor. 3:50 to go in the second period. IHC leads by a score of 2-0. Face off to the right side of McGregor. Jack Donlin taking a draw for the Lakers. Squaring off against Caden Elliott. Elliott pops this puck forward, gets grabbed by Myers. Elijah curls back, tries to take that shot. Poked away by Whitmore. At the point, sent over to Donlin. Donlin grips it and rips it, and that takes out Jose Rivera. He's going to feel that one in the morning. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Donlin backhands it into the zone. Elliott grabs it. Elliott rushed that pass. Montoya knocks it back in. Rivera collapsing on top of that puck. Montoya centering pass. Connor Lamb tying up Jack Dan-Dalin, enabling Brady Van Broecklyn to try to clear that puck. Cornish holds it in, fires it, goes off of Elliott into the neutral zone. Elijah Myers rips this in deep. Puck gets sent, and off the stick of Montoya, picked up by Connor Lamb. Lamb moving forward with this puck. Loses it. Here's Riley Montoya for the Lakers. Montoya coming in, gets pinched on. Jared Bach gets a piece of that puck. Montoya gives it over to Henry Miller. Miller at the hash mark, centers this pass over to Montoya. Shot, save McGregor. Connor Lamb on the far side, moving this puck forward. Nice back checking, or forechecking, I should say, by Henry Miller. Montoya drops it off for Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin rips it, save. And that gets cleared by Jared Bach, and he'll gladly take that icing call. 2:31 to go in the second period. Seamus Newcomb in for the faceoff. Pulls this puck back. Haichu trying to get a shot off, wrapped up by Noah Thompson. Along the boards, Nate Taylor trying to pull that puck away. Taylor in the corner sends this all the way around for Nethers. Nethers can't catch it. Picked up Finn Hagen. Hagen shot. Save. Rebound goes to the referee. Jared Bach sends this up. Nethers can't get it again. Miller with it. Miller, another low shot. Off the shot. Save made. Nice move by Seamus Newcomb grabbing that rebound. Nice double save by Brody McGregor. Noah Thompson over the center line, dumps that puck in. Finn Hagen there to get it. Passes it off to Haichu. Haichu loses it to Owen O'Donnell. In the corner, Finn Hagen, Noah Thompson. Hagen takes out Thompson. Nethers comes in, puts a hit on. Coming out with this puck now, Jack Casey. Casey at the blue line, through the neutral zone. Casey in the O zone. Casey forced to the corner by Brady Van Broecklyn. Casey behind the net, passes puck up, and that's going to be our delayed penalty call for the cross-check on Carter Nethers. IHC Cavaliers penalty, number 22, Carter Nethers, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 22, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 15:30, and it's a Laker power play. Jack Dan-Dalin with this puck, rips it, goes off the stick of Trimper, way high into the sky. We'll have a face-off in the zone. Dan-Dalin and Owen Van Broecklyn. Van Broecklyn gets his puck over to Trimper. Trimper into the offensive end. Puck grabbed by Miller. Henry Miller with this puck. Passes it over to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin long pass over to Lucas Cornish. And Cornish comes in before Newcomb could come out. Terrible line change. That's an offsides. Dan-Dalin and Owen O'Donnell. Owen O'Donnell moves forward with this puck, sends it in deep. He's going to give the soft chase after it, grabs this puck in the corner, trying to keep it away from Miller, try to burn some seconds off that clock. Less than a minute to go in this period. O'Donnell tried passing it in the middle. That gets taken away. Montoya kicks that puck, and IHC getting fortunate bounces. Owen O'Donnell gets sandwiched by a couple of Lakers. Here comes Henry Miller with this puck. Miller through the neutral zone, over the center line, into the offensive end. Henry Miller not going to pull that shot off there. 30 seconds to go. Back to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin tries making his move into the slot, draws this back to his forehand, passes it up for Miller. Miller all the way across at a far point for Cornish. Cornish, hard time catching that pass, tries giving it up to Haichu. Montoya not able to pull that trigger. Curls around into the corner, can't thread the needle to get it to Dan-Dalin. Riley Montoya still with this puck, snaps it off the boards for Newcomb. Newcomb sends it into the slot, nobody there. Owen O'Donnell grabs this puck, sends it into the neutral zone, and that's the end of the second period. After 2 periods of play, IHC leads by a score of 2-0. When we come back, the Lakers will start the third period with a 30-second player advantage. 17 minutes of playtime remaining to see who advances to the next round. Who will be back? is time for the third and final period here in the quarterfinals of Section 3 playoff hockey. The Simmons family. Hey, softball voice is ready. And I've got more cameras for more camera angles. I think I'm going to be able to put a camera out in like center field for that over the pitcher's shoulder view of the batter's box, coming in. I'm going to see if I can pull that off, as well as a behind home plate, a first and a third base camera. I think. We'll see. All right, players are just about ready to go here. Final minute of intermission, winding down. 2-0 IHC lead over Cazenovia. Earlier this year, Cazenovia defeated IHC up in Watertown. Last year, Watertown defeated Cazenovia here. Those are the last two times they've played each other. Carter Nethers getting himself acquainted to the penalty box. He'll be in there for 30 seconds to begin this third and final period. He's serving off the remainder of his cross-checking minor penalty that occurred at 15:30 of the second period. Lakers lined up, ready to go. 5-on-4 for 30 seconds. "17 minutes going up on the clock. Donlin and Taylor facing off. Donlin pushes his puck forward. Newcomb kicks it up, grabbed by Bach. Bach sends this back, collected by Henry Miller. Miller in front of his own goal. Passes puck across to Lucas Cornish. Cornish loses it. Esposito pressing him up against the boards. Cornish gets this up to Henry Miller. Miller gives it to Donlin. Donlin coming out. Nate Taylor swings his stick at him. Donlin into the ozone. Shot goes off the stick of Jose Rivera into the glass. Settles down for Henry Miller at the point. Miller sends this over towards the corner. Newcomb back to Miller. To Donlin, back to Miller. Miller sliding up. Puts it into the corner. Montoya shot. Oh, I think that got by Brody. Caught the post and came out. Cornish from the point. Fires this in. Henry Miller grabs this at the corner. Shot save. Newcomb grabs the rebound. Henry Miller coming out into the slot. Passes this puck over to Cornish. Shot. Tipped away. Goes back behind the net. In the corner, Newcomb. And now at the hash mark. Turns and fires this. That puck almost went out of play. Riley Montoya centering pass. Nobody there. Esposito going after Cornish, sends this in deep. Henry Miller gets this in the corner. Henry Miller coming out, has that puck poked away, grabbing it. Owen Van Brocklin at the center line, dumps this puck in. Teams are even. Nethers goes to the bench. Trimper on the ice. Puck sent around back behind the goal by the Lakers. On the near side, popped out into the neutral zone by Riley Montoya. Collected by Whitmore in the neutral zone. Whitmore tries dumping that in. Goes off of Montoya. Donlin skates. Whitmore. And Cornish grabs his puck. Pulls it away from the sliding Colin Whitmore. Cornish up for George. Dylan George drops it behind him for Donlin. Donlin in shot. Tipped away by Brady Van Brocklin into the netting. We'll have a face-off to the right side of Brody McGregor. Face off to the right side of McGregor. Pulled back by Haichu, going after it as Owen O'Donnell goes down. Puck's in the corner. O'Donnell back, grabs it, gives it to Nethers. Nethers backhands this over for Noah Thompson. And we've got a player down. Dylan George is in the corner. He's on his knees. Haichu coming over to help him out. Looks like Trainer's scooting his way out onto the ice with a little bit of assist from Vinny DiNatal. Dylan George still down. He's on one knee now. Or two knees. Nope, one knee. Trainer coming over to attend to him. 15:01 to go in the third and final period. I can't read the shots on goal for IHC. It can't be 20 and 13. I think it's looked like that. It's either 20 and 13 or 20 and 93. I can't tell. What is it? 11? That can't be 11. All right, Dylan George is up, and he is skating off on his own. He's going to be all right. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Just got to wait for the trainer to get off the ice. We can't. That'd be an extra attacker. 15:01 to go in this period, in this game. Newcomb in for the face-off. And that comes out into the neutral zone, played by Hagen. Hagen fires this over to Myers, who dumps it in, comes right back out. Myers rips this back forward. Coming over to play on it, Brady Van Brocklin nudges it into the neutral zone. Vinny DiNatale dumps this back in, grabbed by Jose Rivera. Rivera rips this in deep. Nethers stepping up at the top of the circle along the boards to play on that puck, moving it over for Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell back to Nethers. Nethers has that, goes back behind the net, collected by the Lakers. They send this out. Rivera catches it in the neutral zone. Rivera rips this on net, just wide of Ezra. Lakers coming out with this puck. Here's Finn Hagen. Hagen passes over to Haichu. Haichu can't catch it. He's going to go off for his change. Rivera grabs his puck, passes over to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin out through the neutral zone. Everybody missed it. Lucas Cornish grabs it in his own end. Lucas passes this puck up for Riley Montoya. Montoya over the blue line, drops it off for Dan-Dalin. Shot. Oh, hits the corner, comes back out. Puck gets delivered back into the corner of the rink, played on by Van Brocklin. That's Brady. Now Jack Casey takes it away, tries centering that pass, goes back behind the net to the far corner. Henry Miller with it. Miller at the center point, loses that puck. Aiden Tripper stepping up. Tripper has his legs swept by Lucas Cornish, and we're going to let that one go. Puck is loose. Owen Van Brocklin sends it back to Jared Bach. Bach up to Tripper. Tripper at the blue line, spinning around. Gives this puck over to Owen Van Brocklin. Owen to Nate Taylor. Taylor dumps this puck in. Colin Whitmore is going to go in after it. Looked off sides to me, but I guess not. Bach can't catch that at the blue line. Retreats back into the neutral zone. Dumps this in. Ezra Stahlberg stalls it behind his net. Saucer sent out by the Lakers. Returned back in by Bach. Whitmore turns shot. Blocked by a sliding Jack Casey. Whitmore centering pass. Trying to get it to Caden Elliott. Backhand Nate Taylor. Save Ezra Stahlberg. Cornish passes this puck out. Grabbed by Connor Lamb. Lamb going around with this puck. Crosses center line. Dumps this into the corner. Miller grabs it. Cornish chasing that puck down. Now Seamus Newcomb trying to get it out. Sends it up for Montoya. Montoya drops his puck down. Rivera on him. Montoya going into the corner. Tried centering. Couldn't do it. Coming in behind Finn Hagen. Finn Hagen in behind the goal. Battling against Rivera. Now Montoya and Elliott. Centering pass. Dan-Dalin. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Gets that shot off. This gets returned back out into the neutral zone. Ripped in by Penoyer. Cazenovia checks up on sides. Puck is lost in the neutral zone. There it is. Penoyer grabs it in the corner. Tries sending it up. Rivera, nice steal. Returns that puck. Penoyer grabs it. Nethers dumps this into the corner. Nethers going after it. Hagen gets there first. Hagen sends his puck up on the near side for Haichu. Haichu try to come out with it, and Rivera dumps this in. Penoyer behind the net sends this up to the hash mark. Grabbed by Vinny DiNatale. Sends this into the neutral zone. Brady Van Brocklin lets Nate Taylor. Fires it, and that hits an overlooking Cazenovia Laker who's leaning too far over the bench. Will have a face-off at center ice, according to Stripes. Owen O'Donnell facing off against Jack Dan-Dalin. O'Donnell leading. Puck gets grabbed by Cazenovia. Sent to Jack Casey. Casey over to Cornish. Cornish back to Casey. Challenged by Esposito. Esposito dumps it in. Jack Casey hits his stick on the ice in disgrace. Riley Montoya can't keep that away. Jared Bach fires this into the corner. Jack Dan-Dalin back to collect it behind his net. Dan-Dalin off the glass, glove down by Montoya. Montoya tried to do the breakout pass for Henry Miller. Couldn't get it to him, though. Jack Casey rips this puck in deep. Nate Taylor putting a hit on late. Puck grabbed by Owen Van Brocklin. Now Dan-Dalin loses it. Aiden Trimper coming away with this puck. Trimper over the blue line, spins around, loses that puck. Jack Casey takes it. Casey lets Dan-Dalin skate by. Casey backhands it behind for Cornish. Cornish moves this forward. He hits him, Montoya. Montoya leaves it for Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin over the blue line, 2-on-2. Tried passing it to Montoya, blocked by Brady Van Brocklin. Forced back behind the net. Takes out Caden Elliott. Miller picks up this puck, gives it to Montoya. Montoya looking for somebody to pass to, and it gets grabbed by Brady Van Brocklin, and that net gets dislodged. That puck goes out of play. Net rocked and fell back in, and the puck went out of play. So we'll have a face-off in the IHC zone. That was a nice job by Cazenovia threading the needle for that centering pass. Incredible job, though, by Brady Van Brocklin getting in there and disrupting that shot. Cazenovia wins a draw, sends that puck into the corner. Rivera doing his best ugly impression to go after and get that puck. Comes out. Colin Whitmore chasing after it. Finn Hagen's going to grab it and retreat back behind his goal. Finn Hagen near side sends this up the boards, trying to get it to George. And it comes out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Haichu. Haichu over the blue line. Puck forced wide. Rivera looks like he's hurt. He'll take care of that later, though. Puck goes to the corner. Brady Van Brocklin going after it. Has Haichu on him. Coming over. Connor Lamb. Now Caden Elliott to help out. Elliott, Lamb looking on. Puck comes out. Hagen steps up. Tries sending us into the slot. Poked away by Montoya. Montoya trying to look for a wraparound. Blocked. There's a shot. And a goal! Jake Haichu. I believe that was Haichu from Montoya. And so much for McGregor getting his first shutout of the season. And it was, in fact, a Cazenovia Lakers goal scored by number 11, Jake Haichu, assisted by number 16, Riley Montoya. Haichu from Montoya, 11 from 16. Time of the Cazenovia Lakers goal, 7:31. And that was Jake Haichu's 6th goal of the season. Coming out with this puck, Owen O'Donnell loses this. Lucas Cornish sends this back into the neutral zone. Picked up by Bach. Bach dumps this into the corner. Goes behind the net. Ezra Stahlberg stalls it for Cornish. Cornish has Nethers on him. Cornish still with this puck. Gives it to Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin back to Cornish. Cornish over the blue line with it. Has Montoya making a break for the goal. Shot, save made. Rebound, grabbed in the corner by IHC. Sent out into the neutral zone. Ripped back in by Dan-Dalin. And Dan-Dalin hit Lucas Cornish in the offensive end. That's an offsides. I believe we'll have a face-off at center ice as a result. Nope, I'm wrong. It's going to be right there. Doug Weaver, that was a nice goal. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That'll be in my highlight reel when I get to it. Brady Van Brocklin passes this puck up to Owen Van Brocklin. Owen dumps this puck in, goes behind the net, far side. Tanner Esposito not able to hold it. Chasing after it, going to get it. Finn Hagen at the corner. Shot fired by Brady Van Brocklin off the glove of Ezra Stahlberg, and he's going to cover that one up for the faceoff. 8:09 to go in this game. It is a 1-goal differential. IHC Cavaliers lead the Cazenovia Lakers 2-1. Owen Van Brocklin taking the face-off for IHC against Jack Dan-Dalin. Van Brocklin wins. Nate Taylor, Van Brocklin shot, saves Stahlberg. Esposito swings and misses. Puck gets poked back to Nate Taylor. Taylor sends this into the corner, goes off the back of Esposito, coming over Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin sends this over the end line. Tanner Esposito back there. Esposito centering pass, misses, grabbed by Cazenovia. They try passing this up. Riley Montoya steals it, taken back by Nate Taylor. Nice steal. Flicked forward by Lucas Cornish. Retreating back, Jared Bach in his corner. Bach trying to send this up. Now Aiden Trimper. Trimper fires this all the way across. Leads Esposito by far too much. Owen Van Brocklin trying to steal that puck back. Jack Donlin takes it away. Donlin center slot shot. Glove save by Brody McGregor. Caden Elliott taking the faceoff for IHC. Puck goes back behind the IHC goal. Battle for it back there between Brady Van Brocklin and Dylan George. Puck comes up. Colin Whitmore chasing after it. Whitmore almost took Jack Penoyer with him. Puck comes over near side. Dylan George over the blue line. Dumps this puck in. Goes back behind the net. Jose Rivera grabs it. Tries passing up to Lamb. Stolen by Haichu. Haichu loses it to Connor Lamb. Lamb along the boards. Haichu stick high in the air. Open ice hit by Caden Elliott. Does not phase Seamus Newcomb and takes the puck and sends it into the offensive end. Haichu gets tripped. Brady Van Brocklin's going to go to the box for the trip. IHC Cavaliers penalty, number 9, Brady Van Brocklin. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 9, 2 minutes trip. Time of the Cavaliers minor penalty, 10-17. And it's another power play opportunity for the Cazenovia Lakers. Cornish holds that in. Puck comes over. Henry Miller. Miller back to Donlin. Donlin over to Miller. Miller sends this into the corner. Montoya passes over to Cornish. Cornish, one tease it, goes back behind the goal. Cornish after it. Now grabbing it is Nate Taylor. Taylor can't get that out. Trying again. Nate Taylor gets it, and he rips this down the length of the ice. Save made by Ezra Stahlberg. Puck comes all the way out. Jack Donlin's got Nethers on him. Nethers attacking. Puck comes loose. Coming over to grab it, Lucas Cornish. Cornish drops his puck off, goes back for it. Cornish moving forward, sends his puck, goes into the corner. Nate Taylor is going to go after it, as is Seamus Newcomb. Taylor's got Newcomb wrapped up. Tanner Esposito trying to pull that puck away. Puck is loose along the boards, gets taken by Riley Montoya. Montoya coming around back behind the net. Can't get that shot off. Loose, wrapped up on the side, comes over to the boards. And no penalty there. Seamus Newcomb passes puck over to Donlin. Donlin at the point with this puck. Fires this in. Gets tipped. Goes back behind the net. On the back of the goal. Out in front. Grabbed by Nate Taylor. Taylor sends this high. Donlin catches it. Keeps this puck in. Jack Donlin drops his puck off for Miller. Miller shot fired. Save McGregor. Rebound. Loose. Shot. Save. And Brody McGregor is able to hold on to that puck. What a play!
Can you mute it real quick?
Brody McGregor coming up huge in this game. Jake Haichu taking his face off, driving his puck into the corner. Jared Bach sends this up. Aiden Trimper grabs it. Trimper through the neutral zone. Short-handed shot. Gets deflected. Tipped by Finn Hagen. Goes to the corner. Trimper still after it. Puck goes back to the corner. Jack Casey there. Trimper attacking. Casey still with it. 10 seconds to go in the PK for IHC. Puck passed up for Di Natale. Vinny making his move to the slot. Sends this in. Haichu off the boards. Has this knocked away by Jared Bach. Bach clears this. And that's going to be on net. No, but an icing nonetheless. I mean, not icing. Too many exciting thoughts. Nate Taylor turns this puck back. Grabbed by Jack Casey. Casey trying to move this puck forward. Nethers gets this out, and that is an offsides on the Cazenovia Lakers. 4:21 to go in this one-goal game here at Morrisville State Ice Rink. Nate Taylor with this puck. Got Montoya all over him. Montoya coming in, trying to get that shot off. Can't. Miller, centering pass, goes right to Esposito. Esposito kicks his puck back up to his skate, tries getting it out. Can't, gets deflected. Montoya. Nethers there, wrapping him up. Montoya pulls that puck back. Montoya's got Donlin. Shot. Goal! Jack Donlin with his 26th goal of the season ties this game up with just under 4 minutes to go. Cazenovia Lakers goal scored by number 24, Jack Donlin, assisted by number 16, Riley Montoya. Donlin from Montoya, 24 from 16. Time of the Cazenovia Lakers game-tying goal, 13:04. That's an offsides. Noah Thompson pulled himself offsides. Neutral zone faceoff. Caden Elliott's going to square off against Seamus Newcomb. Whitmore pushes that puck forward, gets knocked out. Rivera with it. Rivera trying to send it. Haichu slides into it. Elliott loses that puck as Dylan George sends this in. George loses his edge back behind the goal. Puck comes up at the point position, held in by Finn Hagen. Now it's loose. Elliott trying to get it out. Finn holds this in. Finn sends it into the corner. Rivera there. Rivera absorbs a hit from Haichu. Puck gets taken away by Caden Elliott. Elliott rips this out to Connor Lamb. Lamb misses it, and that's going to be an icing. 2:47 to go in this game. Tied at 2. And we've got a foolish penalty by Jake Haichu. It's like an after the whistle roughing. Cazenovia Lakers penalty, number 11, Jake Haichu. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 11, 2 minutes, rough. Here comes O'Reilly Montoya getting attacked by Nethers. Puck is saved, and that's going to be a slashing penalty on Carter. Face-off is going to be to the right side of Brody McGregor. So IHC penalty number 22, Carter Nethers, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 22, 2 minutes slash. Time of the minor penalty, 14:23. And, that's an elbow from Donlin on Owen Van Brocklin. That's a dirty hit there. Puck comes around, and the net gets dislodged. Whistle was blown way before. Brody McGregor stopped moving. Brody McGregor stopped moving because of the whistle. Clearly no goal. Exciting, though. Definitely exciting. 2:17 to go in this regulation third period. Face off. Jared Bach trying to pull that puck away. Nate Taylor coming over to help out. Taylor sends it off the boards. Taylor runs right into, I don't know who that was. That was Jack Donlin. That's 2 hard hits by Donlin. There's a shot by Miller. Save Brody McGregor. So that was a clean, hard hit by Jack Donlin, but before that we saw a dirty elbow that he got away with. Esposito gets that puck forward for Rivera. Rivera sends this down. It goes right to Donlin. Donlin to Montoya. Montoya back to Jack. Jack with the puck on the near side, curling around. He's got Esposito on him. Rips this puck into the glove of Montoya. Montoya trying to get around Jared Bach. Can't. Drops this puck back. Lucas Cornish misses it. Tanner Esposito picks this up. Esposito one-on-one with Jack Donlin. Shot fired. Hits Donlin. Donlin takes this puck away. Jack had a hard time settling that puck down. Comes back into the neutral zone. Jack Donlin at the blue line into the offensive end. Donlin weaving his way through, takes that shot, gets deflected, hits the rail, goes sky high. McGregor tried to catch it out of the air, couldn't. Jared Bach rips this all the way around near side. Owen O'Donnell couldn't get that out. Return back in to Jose Rivera. Rivera to Bach. Bach avoids Henry Miller. Pass this puck over to Trimper. Trimper. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Final minute of regulation. Here comes Jack Casey. Casey on the left side. Casey tried centering it, poked away by Aiden Trimper. Trimper coming down with this puck. Aiden Trimper coming down. Aiden Trimper moving in, centering pass, and not able. Noah Thompson not able to pull that trigger, and that net gets dislodged mysteriously by the right skate of Ezra Stahlberg in close quarters. One second remaining in the penalty against Carter Nethers. So 5-on-4 for a single solitary second. Trimper facing off against Jack Donlin. Puck comes out, grabbed by Montoya. Montoya skating down with this puck over the blue line. Montoya wide left, shot, speared away by McGregor. In the corner, sent back to Jack Casey. Casey sends this into the corner, centering pass gets missed. Aiden Trimper picks it up, 20 seconds to go. Aiden coming down with this puck. Aiden's shot, tipped by Cornish, goes off the glass, around far side. Henry Miller. Puck goes up off of Nether's stick into the Lakers bench. It was in the Lakers zone, no, so that faceoff will be to the right side of Ezra Stahlberg with 10.7 seconds to go. That is enough time for 1 quality shot and 2 quick shots, or 2 quick shots. Caden Elliott on the ice, taking the faceoff against Jack Donlin. Puck goes over to Whitmore. Whitmore's shot gets blocked. Whitmore's centering pass gets deflected. This puck comes out, grabbed by Montoya, 2 seconds. Montoya shot, goes into the netting. I don't know what that was all about, but we're going to overtime. All right, so we're going to play another full period. They're going to cut the ice for sectional playoffs. They will cut the ice, and then we'll have a 17-minute overtime period. What a game. This is what it's all about. It all comes down to this. We'll be back after this ice cut. Hockey fans, what a treat we've got for you. This is overtime. Sectional playoff hockey at its finest. We got some noisemakers over there. We got a broken stick that the Lakers are using to bang on the boards. 2 broken sticks. It's about $600 worth of noisemaker right there. $50-50 raffle winner being announced. 17 minutes on the clock for this 4th period overtime hockey. Owen Van Brocklin taking a face-off against Jack Donlin. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. Comes all the way back down to the Lakers' end of the ice. Played by Henry Miller. First goal wins. Lucas Cornish with this puck. Puck swatted back, goes across the top of the paint into the corner. Picked up by Jack Casey. Casey sends this down the length of the ice. It's going to be a race for the icing, and icing it is. Riley Montoya could not make his way around Jared Bach to avoid the ice. Doesn't get more exciting than this unless we go to a shootout, but I hate shootouts. It's a terrible way to end a hockey game. Caden Elliott adjusting to be on the correct side of the puck. Wins that faceoff, turned over though. Riley Montoya with it. Montoya to Henry Miller. Miller over the blue line, loses that puck as it goes to, Colin Whitmore. Excuse me. Battle for this puck along the boards. Gets sent forward. Connor Lamb taking it out. Lamb nudges this into the middle, gets swatted out by Jack Donlin. Gloved by Montoya. Montoya, it's a 1-on-3, the 3 win. Montoya sends this over to the corner. Picked up by Jose Rivera. Rivera pass up to Whitmore. Whitmore touches to Lamb. Lamb loses it in the neutral zone. Gets dumped back in by Elijah Myers. Haichu backhands this. Puck gets passed over to Rivera. Rivera in the neutral zone. Rivera hits the center line. Dumps this puck in. Goes all the way around far side. Whitmore trying to grab it. Pulled out by O'Donnell. Not able to get that shot through traffic. Whitmore holding it at the blue line. Coming back, turned over. Owen O'Donnell with it. At the boards, turns, fires, goes across the top of the paint. Nothing doing. Jared Bach not able to hold that at the blue line. Nethers is on the ice now. Nethers to Bach. Bach sends it up and over. And these 2 kids, they're going to fight over that puck. Who's going to get it first? Oh! And that kid in the gray and red shirt gets that puck first. Atta boy. We'll have a face-off at center ice. Jack Donlin squaring up against Owen O'Donnell. Donlin wins. Jack Casey moving forward with this puck. Passes to Montoya. Shot. Save made for Rody McGregor. Jared Bach pulls this puck into the corner, sends it behind the goal for Nethers. Nethers in the corner on the other side of that student section. Sends this puck up along the boards. Henry Miller grabs it. Miller fires this in deep. Goes to the far corner. Montoya over there. Montoya to Donlin. Donlin shot. Blocked. Popping this puck out. It's in the neutral zone. Noah Thompson overskates it. Retreating back to pick it up is Henry Miller. Miller skates all the way back to his end of the ice. Miller behind his goal. Challenged by Owen O'Donnell. Comes around. Miller loses his edge. Slides into Isaac Kuhn. Kuhn is on top of him looking for the puck. Where is the puck? Miller's stick went away. Puck goes to the corner. Cornish over there applies a softest check I've seen all game on Owen O'Donnell. Noah Thompson at the corner. Trying to grab that puck. Jack Donlin trying to drive it around. Isaac Kuhn playing on it, comes up, pops its way out to the center point, grabbed by Riley Montoya. Montoya over the blue line. Montoya moving his way in, centers that puck, nobody there. Noah Thompson takes it away, passes this puck up for Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell's got Kuhn with him. O'Donnell dumps this puck in, and his line's going to go off for their change. Ezra Stahlberg passes that puck behind the net, gets passed out by Cazenovia, sent all the way down. That's going to be an icing. What a poor decision there for the Lakers. That'll bring the faceoff all the way down by Ezra Stahlberg. 13:58 to go in this overtime period. After this period, I do believe we'll move to a shootout. Next goal wins. Owen Van Broecklyn sends this over to the boards. Finn Hagen plays it around behind the net. Picked up far side by Dylan George. George tries setting up. In Tripper's shot. Misses the net. Comes all the way around near side. Rivera can't hold it. Rivera trying to block Seamus Newcomb. Newcomb trying to move that puck forward. Rivera regains control. Fired in by Di Natale. Vinny. Shot on goal. Save made by Brody McGregor. Vinny backhanding his puck into the corner, going after it, Jack Casey. Casey trying to avoid Brady Van Broecklyn, sends his puck behind the net for Newcomb. Seamus gets wrapped up. Jose Rivera grabs his puck, goes to the safety of his corner, passes it off to Owen Van Broecklyn. Owen gives it up for Esposito. Esposito sends it into the neutral zone, and Hagen returns it in deep. Brady Van Broecklyn tries popping his puck out, gets returned back into the corner by Henry Miller. Miller's got it wrapped up with Van Broecklyn. Van Broecklyn comes over to help out. Owen along the boards with Riley Montoya. Puck comes out. Brady to Esposito. Esposito into the neutral zone. Rips his puck on net. Ezra with the catch. Caught it on the K. 12:52 to go. Cazenovia out shooting IHC 29-23 this game, it says. I don't believe that for a second. I haven't been able to read it most of the game. Caden Elliott coming in to face off against Jack Donlin. Elliott, Whitmore, Lamb. Donlin wins the draw, goes back for Finn Hagen. He tries sending it up, blocked by Whitmore. Gets it back to Elliott. Elliott sends it behind the net. Connor Lamb chasing after it. Lamb get muscled off of that puck on the far side. Grabbed by Donlin, rips it around onto the near side. Nether's at the point. Henry Miller grabs his puck, almost lost it at the dot. Returns it back out, gloved down by Donlin. Donlin flicks it up for Hagen. Hagen's got to chase after it. Nether's going to get there first. Nether's at the corner, gets a piece of that puck, puts a check on Hagen. Puck comes loose. Swatted back over to the boards. Whitmore there. Whitmore controlling this puck. Off the boards for Lamb. Can't get it to him. Montoya takes it away. Riley Montoya curls back into the zone. Now he swings back out. Passes over to Hagen. There's a shot. It doesn't make it in. Hagen at the corner. Pushed on by Elliott. Whitmore pops his puck out to Connor Lamb. Connor Lamb coming down through the neutral zone. Lamb over the blue line, kicks that puck back to his stick, takes his puck driven into the corner by Donlin, centering pass. Puck is loose, now it gets taken away. Jack Donlin with it at the blue line. Donlin at the center line. Donlin into the O-zone. Donlin comes around, shot, save McGregor, and Brody's going to cover that one up for the face-off. What a couple of amazing transitions. Back-to-back fast breaks. Great goaltending. So the overtime rules, just so that we're clear, it just got alerted to me. There are two 17-minute overtime periods and then a shootout. Thank you to Coach Terry. Puck gets sent in by Kuhn. Shot, goes off the crossbar, comes back out, and the net got dislodged. Oh, Isaac Kuhn almost went home a hero. They're still trying to find tonight's lucky 50-50 winner. Faceoff will be to the right side of Ezra Stahlberg. Jack Donlin coming over to take the draw against Owen O'Donnell. Donlin wins. O'Donnell reaches around him. Getting that puck is Noah Thompson. Sends this behind the goal. Finn Hagen over there to grab it. Hagen's got O'Donnell on him. Hagen sends his puck off the base of the boards behind the net. Henry Miller gets a piece of it. Gets it over for Jack Donlin in the corner. Donlin sends this high and long. He just wanted a breather. That's an icing. That'll bring the face-off back down by Ezra Stahlberg. $10:59 to go in this first overtime period. Owen Van Broecklyn in for the face-off. Puck comes back to Nethers. Nethers shot. Wide of the net and the glove of Stahlberg on the far side. Puck gets popped out by Cazenovia. Aiden Trimper's going to go back. He has to play it. Trimper coming up on the near side. Aiden trying to pick up some speed. Weaves his way around behind Dan-Dalin. Trimper in the slot. Shot wide of the net. Grabbed by Cazenovia. Sent around. Picked up by Henry Miller. Henry Miller rips this around the far side. Owen Van Brocklin there, tries popping this up. Van Brocklin again, trying to get this to Trimper. Trimper, Van Brocklin, puck is loose. Shot, no goal. It's in, it's in, it's a goal. It's a goal. IHC wins it. IHC wins it at 10:21 to go in the first overtime period. I'm the only one excited around the people near me. There's the Selly. Who scored that goal? I think it was Trimper. I'm watching my replay to see what I can see. Oh, yeah. Aiden Trimper with the game-winning goal. What an incredible season for Cazenovia, and the IHC Cavaliers' dream season continues. They win this one at 6:39 of the first overtime period. Aiden Trimper with the game-winning goal. Cazenovia, an incredible season, finishing it off in fifth place? But great game. Seen some incredible plays. A terrific senior year for Jack Dan-Dalin, getting a goal in this sectional game to finish off the season with 26 goals for the year. So that goal was scored by number 7, Aiden Trimper, assisted by number 10, Owen Van Brocklin. Trimper from Van Brocklin, 7 from 10. Time of the IHC game-winning goal, 6:39 of the first overtime period. What an incredible game. Thank you to everyone that watched. Thank you for your support as I continue my quest to keep building this channel, this product that I try to deliver to you. All of your support is greatly appreciated. If you know of any businesses that would be willing to help sponsor so I can keep getting more equipment and hire more people. I have one employee so far. She gets $5 a game to work the video camera for me. And she is spectacular. But she's a hockey player and she's not always available. So what a game. Wow. Thank you all for being here. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. That's really one of the easiest things that you can do to help support me is to subscribe. Then YouTube knows that you're cool and believes that I'm cool too. And that is always appreciated. So from the SUNY Morrisville Iceplex, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.